Last January, 40,000 Arizonans and 3 million people around the world, a lot of us wearing pink hats, poured out into the streets. And our message was clear. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what you look like, how you practice your religion. It doesn't matter who you happen to love. You matter. It was exhilarating. I could just feel the energy as I looked around, and I found myself thinking, just imagine what we could do together. When I took the stage at the march in Tucson, here's what I said. This is amazing. But let's not go home and get comfortable. Let's not just go home and sit on our couches and think we've done everything we can do. This is just the beginning. And I know a lot of us, maybe you, have felt at times like just giving up. But I'm not ready to do that. And I don't think you are either. I'm Kelly Fryer, and I'm running to be the next governor of Arizona because I believe that there are enough of us who are ready to stand up for ourselves, to stand up for our families and our neighbors. I believe that together we can solve every single problem that we face in this state. I believe in you. I grew up in a gritty factory town in northwest Indiana. My grandfather was a pipe fitter who fought for the right to organize, for better wages and safer working conditions. After my dad died, my mom worked in the high school cafeteria. Later, she was able to start her own small business. I went to public schools. I never wanted for anything when I was growing up, but sometimes my mom went without a winter coat. I know what it's like to work hard. I know the kinds of sacrifices that we make for our families. And I know this, our voices should matter. I'm standing across the street from the convention center in Tucson because in about 2 hours, our current governor is going to be inside making a big speech. And I already know everything he's going to say. He's going to talk about how great everything is in Arizona. What he won't talk about is the fact that 1 out of 3 children in this state live in poverty. He won't talk about the way he's spending our money to build prisons instead of investing in our schools. He won't talk about how he supports that border wall or about how we're running out of water. The tickets to hear the governor's speech cost $110 each. That means there are going to be a lot of wealthy and very important people in there listening. And I know a lot of them will disagree with almost everything he says. But he's coming to give a speech. He's not coming to listen. And if he's not listening to people who can afford to pay $110 for lunch, you know he's not listening to people like my mom and my grandfather. He's not listening to you. I'm going to work very hard to win this election, but not because I want to be the governor. I'm running for families like mine. I'm running for women and people of color and LGBTQ folks and everyone whose voice is not being heard. I'm running to be a governor who will listen to you and who will work with and partner with you to make this state, our state, Arizona, a place that works for everyone. And I mean everyone.